We begin at noon with the confirmation hearing for Supreme Court nominee Amy Coney Barrett. Good afternoon. I'm Tracy Kennick. This is a live look right now at the hearing. Republicans are pushing to get Coney Barrett on the high court before Election Day, just 3 weeks away. If she's confirmed, she would solidify the high court's conservative majority. President Trump's nomination of Barrett has sparked fierce opposition, though, from Democrats. Let's go to Susan McGinnis now with the very latest on how the hearing's going.
Day one of confirmation hearings for Judge Amy Coney Barrett to fill the Supreme Court seat once held by Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. President Trump's third nominee today making the case that she plans to stick to the words of the Constitution, saying the courts are not designed to solve every problem or right every wrong in our public life. Republicans and Democrats digging in their opening statements.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you've accomplished. I think you're a great choice by the president.
I believe we should not be moving forward on this nomination, not until the election has ended and the next president has taken office.
Barrett is a favorite among Republicans, a conservative protege of the late Justice Antonin Scalia, a mother of 7 and a devout Catholic.
The task for Democrats is how to probe her views on abortion, given her deeply held Catholic faith, without sounding like they're attacking her religion.
Democrats worry about a court with a 6-3 conservative majority in the long term, and how she might rule next month as the high court considers a challenge to the Affordable Care Act. Judge Amy Coney Barrett facing tough questions on Capitol Hill, even though the question of her confirmation seems to be settled. Senators and Judge Barrett deliver their opening statements today. The questions begin tomorrow. In Washington, Susan McGinnis, NBC News.
Right now, Beaumont police are searching for a suspect in a deadly drive-by shooting. They say it happened just before midnight in the 100 block of Nolan Street. When police got to the scene, they found 2 people suffering gunshot wounds. One person died at the scene. The other was rushed to the hospital in stable condition. Witnesses say someone in a red 4-door car opened fire and then took off. Police identified the victim as 24-year-old Christopher Sellers. If you know anything about this deadly shooting, call police or Crime Stoppers at 833-TIPS. This is the 13th homicide for the city this year. Happening today, family and friends of beloved Jefferson County Deputy Sandra Gomez are beginning their final goodbyes. Starting at 4 this afternoon, a gathering of family and friends will be held at Broussard's on Major Drive. Then at 6:30, a rosary will take place. On Tuesday, a mass of Christian burial will be held at St. Anthony Cathedral at 1 p.m. Gomez, who died from a health emergency, is being remembered by her colleagues as enthusiastic and funny. New at noon, bars in Jefferson County are being given the green light to reopen. The businesses have been closed for most of the year due to the coronavirus pandemic. Jefferson County Judge Jeff Brannick announcing he's planning to opt in and allow bars to reopen at 50% capacity. This starts on Wednesday. Governor Greg Abbott gave the go-ahead in an executive order issued last week. Now to an update on Cowboys star quarterback Dak Prescott. The franchise announcing this morning that Prescott's ankle surgery was a success. He suffered a right ankle compound fracture and dislocation in the game yesterday against the Giants. In a statement, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones saying in part, he is an inspiration to everyone he touches. He has all of our love and support. The QB is expected to be released from the hospital later today. Turning now to our weather conditions. Here's a live look outside right now, courtesy of our 12 News Skycam network. And let's get an update on our warm weather forecast. When's it going to change to cool weather forecast, Jeff?
We just have to wait a few days. We are expecting a cold front to come in late Thursday into Friday, and that will cool us down as we head into Friday and the weekend. But right now, temperatures are already climbing into the middle 80s around the Triangle, 86 through Beaumont and Orange, 84 in Port Arthur, and some lower to middle 80s up towards the lakes area. So highs today around 88 degrees, possibly around the Triangle. About middle 80s as you head up towards the lake. So be ready for some warm temperatures for the next few days before that front comes in late in the work week. We'll be talking about that, show you the numbers for the weekend and that nice cool down in just a little bit.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Well, to Orange County now. We're in just under an hour. County offices will reopen again. They had to close their doors due to Hurricane Delta. The accommodations for the coronavirus pandemic will continue in all of the county facilities. To enter into the courthouse, the back door is the only open entry at this time due to damages sustained by Hurricane Laura. Some offices may be relocated as well, so make sure you call before you go. Well, Delta left a path of destruction. Southeast Texas and our neighbors in Louisiana once again in the painful process of recovery. Utility crews in Louisiana today are scrambling to restore power. As Sam Brock reports, the devastation comes as Delta hit almost in the exact same spot as Laura.
This morning, the devastation from Hurricane Delta sending shockwaves through the Gulf after the Category 2 storm chewed up mobile homes, turned over tractor trailers, and left southwest Louisiana stunned.
First, you're in disbelief and you're in denial. I was like, this can't possibly be happening.
Delta touching down with 100-mile-an-hour winds in Creole, a mere 12 miles from Laura's landfall.
I moved everything out the first time, and then I started rebuilding, and then this one came right, same track. It's just devastating to lose as much as you lose, and then you lose again.
Battle scars from back-to-back hurricanes evident across the coast. Residents in Cypremore Point, also right by the Gulf, again cleaning up layers of muck the storm dragged in. Chris and Lori Duhan showed us how high the water surged.
So the water got approximately right here.
Blue tarps on rooftops, blanketing communities all over Louisiana as Delta's wrath extended east to Mississippi.
Walked outside and there's this massive tree just laying on top of our house.
And even Atlanta, where heavy rain is blamed for derailing a freight train. A region rocked by storms is now trying to stand strong.
You know, people in South Louisiana are strong and we're made to withstand stuff like hurricanes.
As we look at...
Well, a Louisiana woman died in a fire that was caused by a natural gas leak, and the remnants of Delta also are being blamed for a drowning in Florida related to the storm.